Think of a traditional leather fragrance, and a very specific image probably comes to mind. It's usually heavy, formal, and perhaps a little stuffy. The Cobra and the Canary rejects that entire profile. Instead of a dusty library, it aims for the feeling of an open highway, a high-stakes, cross-country road trip captured in a bottle. It builds this atmosphere by pitting two opposing forces against each other. You have tough, gritty textures colliding directly with bright, uplifting herbal accents. The perfumer, Josh Meyer, designed this composition intentionally as a piece of atmospheric storytelling. He's less concerned with making something universally pleasant and more interested in setting a very specific, evocative scene. To achieve that vintage getaway feel, the composition relies on a sequence of notes that mirror the specific stages of a long drive. Tracking the scent's evaporation cycle, we start on the far left opening phase. The first strike is a sharp, vibrant burst of lemon and crisp plant sap. Immediately underneath, a distinctive scorched asphalt note pushes through, mimicking hot pavement under a summer sun. This immediate clash between the bright, natural citrus and the harsh, industrial heat of the road establishes the tension right away. It's a specific hook designed to demand your attention. Progressing into the middle section, the highly volatile citrus notes burn off. In their place, the heart reveals dry, aromatic tobacco leaf, smoothed out by the powdery, earthy quality of Orris root. A prominent note of sun-bleached hay also steps in here. That dry, grassy element works to soften the sharp, herbaceous edges left over from the start of the trip. These mid-notes are functionally crucial. They take the abrasive heat of that asphalt and ground it into a much smoother, relaxed, and dusty texture. Moving to the far right of our evaporation chart, we hit the dry down. This represents the final stage of the scent's life on the skin. Here, the base is dominated by a rugged, highly textured leather. It doesn't smell like a brand new product. It's an authentic, worn-in leather, reminiscent of a favorite vintage jacket or classic car upholstery. Sitting quietly behind that leather are a few dry woods and a very faint, warm trail of smoky amber. This dry down provides the nostalgic resolution to the journey. The raw grit of the earlier stages finally yields to a lingering, familiar warmth. Performance data on this circular gauge shows solid longevity, expecting 7 to 9 hours of wear. Projection is remarkably controlled, establishing a noticeable aura without overwhelming a room or vehicle interior. Given that dry, earthy profile, this scent performs best in cooler weather. Crisp autumn afternoons or cool spring days are the optimal environmental conditions. It fits best with casual outings and, naturally, actual road trips. It's an adventurous choice for days when you want a bit of vintage character. Because of its specific performance and evocative profile, this is a specialized tool. It works well for adding a distinct edge to your wardrobe, but it isn't designed as a universal, everyday office scent. When you look at the complete life cycle of the blend, a few specific achievements stand out. The combination of fresh citrus, authentic, realistic leather, and dry hay creates a lived-in atmosphere that sets it apart from more generalized commercial fragrances. However, that commitment to realism comes with a warning. The hot asphalt and raw leather elements are inherently polarizing. You can see the contrast clearly here. While many modern compositions lean towards sweet, polished profiles, this scent remains unapologetically dry, rugged, and cracked. Josh Meyer stays committed to this specific profile, prioritizing a clear environmental vibe over broad appeal. For those who actively seek out dry, leather-forward fragrances and appreciate a quirky, gritty twist, this is a captivating ride absolutely worth taking.